Hello everyone, this is Professor Govind. In this video session, let us understand the next component of our multimedia called graphics. In our previous two video sessions, we understood what multimedia is. We discussed about the first component of multimedia called text, and we also discussed about the importance of text in any multimedia project. Text is the basic but the most important element or component of any multimedia project. Now let us talk about the most important aspect or the component of multimedia project called graphics. This is the most important as well as one of the most popular component of multimedia. This probably is the reason why multimedia is such a popular aspect in modern world, such a popular element in this modern world. So let us talk about what graphic is, how graphics can be included, and what role does a graphic play in a multimedia project. A graphic is nothing but a picture described in a particular size, shape or a color. So graphic is nothing but a picture, and as we all know, a popular saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Pictures convey message very easily to anyone, to any reader, to any viewer, as compared to text or any other elements. Complex ideas can be conveyed very easily using suitable graphics, suitable pictures. With graphics, we can easily convey our idea, we can easily convey our thoughts to the reader, to the viewer. Generally, graphic is a medium which is quite powerful than other mediums or other components. While dealing with graphics, especially in the multimedia projects, while dealing with the graphics, we come across two of the elements, two of the softwares that we'll have to deal with. The first one is graphic generating software, and then the second one is editor or graphic editing software. When you are dealing with any kind of picture, any kind of graphic, be it a multimedia project or a general project, when you are dealing with pictures, when you are dealing with graphics, these are the softwares we generally we use. These are the two categories or the types of softwares related with graphics that we generally use. So what graphic generating software is? Let us understand briefly what graphic generating software is. Artists can draw and paint pictures of their imagination by using any convenient graphic generating softwares, using various devices like mouse, like touch screen, or we have digital tablets which are called as digitizers, digital tablets or pen tablets, etc. Different name is given to them, wherein we have a flat surface, a glass surface on which a stylus like pen is available. Artist can draw anything on that glass panel, and whatever the artist draws will be available, will be visible on your monitor screen. That is called a digital tablet. So there are various devices, as well as there are different softwares which are used to generate graphics, which are used to customize graphics, which are used to create graphics or pictures. So we can use those softwares or applications in combination with proper input devices like mouse, keyboard or digital tablets, etc. The graphic software provides a set of tools such as brush, pencil, marquee, eraser, different color palettes, clones, etc. with various color shades, transformation techniques, filtering methods and other ready-made facilities. Those can be used with great ease in creating pictures. A professional graphic application allows the user to create drawing and paintings by using several transparent and customizable or modifiable layers in grayscale and with RGB palette. RGB stands for red, green and blue, and CMYK palette, that is cyan, magenta, yellow and black modes. So there are different color palettes available that generally any graphic generating software gives. Even if you go for MS Paint, for example, there are different color palettes available and there are different tools available through which you can draw any illustration on a screen. MS Paint. MS Paint is nothing but an example of graphic generating software. Some of the application softwares for generating graphic images along with MS Paint are CorelDRAW, Freehand, Painter of Fractal Designs, Adobe Illustrators, etc. There are many more. There are many more softwares available which are used for creating graphics, which are used for creating pictures. Coming to the second part of the graphics, the first one deals with creating a new image, a new picture or a graphic, and the second one deals with modifying or customizing the available one. Generally, a particular application which can be used for creating a software allows us to edit the software as well. So if you take any graphic designing software, it will have both the qualities in it. It will have both the characteristics in it. For example, if you go for MS Paint allows you to create a new painting or a new graphic as well. It allows you to edit the existing one. So graphic or photo editing software, we have a separate set of softwares as well for this, and also the ones which allows you to create a graphic allows you to edit or customize the existing graphic as well. The graphic editor is mainly used to transform or enhance an already created graphics or a picture. The software contains ready-made tools to edit graphics captured by a digital or analog camera, and for that matter we can modify almost any kind of picture which is available, which is captured by a camera, which is drawn, that is using the graphic generating software. Any illustration which is available on a piece of paper can be modified. Scanned images or pictures, computer generated images, we can modify anything and everything which is available on a piece of paper. After editing, the graphic may be saved in required graphic or image format. We can also organize the pictures in an album to view them in a slideshow, which is available in MS PowerPoint. MS PowerPoint is the prime example of multimedia project. MS PowerPoint is a multimedia application. So we can modify images, we can modify graphics, we can save them in any format that we wish, that we want, and we can arrange them in a sequence so that that group can be called as an album. We can gather or we can group similar kind of images together and we can name them as an album. So all these options are available in these two softwares, be it a graphic generating software or a graphic editing software. We have all these options available in both these applications. Some of these softwares that allow editing and customization are Microsoft Photo Editor, ACDC, ULEAD, Sony Photo Editors, XNView, Adobe Photoshop, which is quite popular, and Lightroom, etc. These are quite popular softwares, out of which Adobe is the quite popular one. And when you talk about the graphics, the digital graphics, there are different types of, or there are different extensions available. Now, extensions are the patterns of the images. Like for example, one of the most commonly used is JPEG. When you save your files in Windows platform, generally it is saved, when you save image file, it is saved as .jpg format. .jpg stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group, and there are many more files available, there are many more extensions available. Each of these extensions, each of these patterns of image have their own qualities, have their own characteristics. These are created by some of the committees, some of the engineers, some individuals, etc. Each of these image patterns, each of these image formats have their own qualities, like the resolution, like the resolution, as well as other qualities. Let us check out what are the other extensions we have apart from JPEG. We have JPEG, we have .bmp, stands for bitmap image. We have .psd, that is used in Photoshop. We have .pcx, that is PC Paintbrush. We then have .gif for graphic interchange format, stands for graphic interchange formats. We have .wmf word meta file. So these are quite commonly used graphic patterns or graphic files. As I said, they come with different resolutions, they come with different pixels, they come with different qualities. When you maximize it, some of them give you a blurred image, some of them give you a clear image. So these are the qualities that these extensions include. Some of them are quite large as in terms of memory size, some of them are quite say they consume minimum memory. So each and every one of these patterns formats have their own qualities. So this is about the graphic or the image. Call it as a graphic or an image or a picture, one and all the same. So this is about graphics. In our next video we'll discuss about further components. Thank you everyone. Stay safe.